Hi everybody, it's Dan from In Gaming. Welcome back to Battletech. We rejoin EG's Marauders in the middle of a mission on Girandas, I think it was. I may have mispronounced that. It's an assassinate mission, and we have not yet seen, he's fired missiles at us, but we haven't seen the assassinate target yet. We are interested. We're hoping, should be a heavy. We're hoping for a high heavy or an assault. We have eliminated the first lance. We are now taking LRM fire from multiple of the second lance. And they're kind of up that same way. And we're just deciding, do we pull back to the trees and try and draw them in, or do we cross the water? I know I'm pretty hot here, but I think my answer is going to be, you guys will consider me cowardly. You know what? You guys have been great supporters. We're pushing forward. What was that, Dan? We're pushing forward. Copy that, sir. See how far these guys are up the hill. 65, 60. Whew. Fun and games. Okay. Wow, this guy. Okay, so no, he really did. Wait, hold on. I want to do a normal shot first. One, please. Can I see him? Okay, he didn't have like, I was looking for buffs that said like partial armor. So this was all the LRM. You were one scary LRM dude. Way to go, Behemoth. Okay, but we're not doing that. I know. He may not be completely accurate. We are, precision firing straight to the core. It's hot. We are in water.
Here it comes.
Boom. Ticky tock. Okay, so there's only 3 in the reinforcement lance. You can see 33%. So that means it's this guy, and then the assassinate target is right over here. So 60 and 65 ton, but only 2 to deal with. Okay, that means we also get to move first. And that's probably a pretty damn good thing.
Ready for orders.
For so many reasons, I'm sure. One, well, okay, that's marsh stability, big deal. I am going to jump forward, and I'm going to face like this. And the grasshopper doesn't have a whole lot of cover. Grasshopper's still got probably a lot of armor left, so I'm going to brace.
Standing by.
You, where is the furthest since we are pushing forward? That is what the commander commanded. Yeah, that's fine.
Copy that.
We are going to brace. And then, you, sir, can move down into the trees at the very least.
Affirmative.
Try and not leave him behind. And the Orion, well, yeah, we moved first, so we're not going to be able to fire. So we're going to brace as well, which is fine. Reduction in heat.
Waiting for orders.
Now we got a couple choices here, guys. We could go into the trees to be sure, which is not such a bad thing. We could pull back a little bit and brace, take advantage of the water. Something like this. That's not ideal. And hopefully they'll fire at our friends. And that way we get rid of some heat. But we're going to probably brace anyway. Well, actually, I should say I know we're going to brace anyway. So I'm going to actually go over here. It's fairly far, a lot of evasive pips. This may light this target up. That may be close enough. It didn't. Good. It did while we were in the air, but it didn't overall. So I'm going to brace, game back. Not a lot of heat, but a little bit of heat. So that's where we're headed. We have lots of morale. So we got a dragon. Oop, I think that sounded like a hit, but the camera was on him, so it was tough to tell. And what's his friend? He's got some LRMs, so he's probably going to get to fire those. Yep. It's okay. We're splitting the damage around, so that's, not a bad thing. What about the boss? There's the boss. Ooh, boss misses. Boss has LRMs. I thought he fired LRMs at us in a PPC, but he didn't fire LRM. Okay. Who knows what the boss is? the assassinate target. Calling him the boss. Okay, well, so we got a couple choices here. We can let him move and fire at us. Not my favorite thing in the world. But then we'll be able to, in theory, move 2 turns. And everybody was pretty braced last time, so we're going to do that. Gonna let him fire at us. Not my favorite. Suck him in. Good job. Thanks for firing at me, even though I've taken more damage.
Barely hit, Commander.
Yeah, because you were in the trees and you had a vase of pips. It was great. Okay. Letting this boy move. Okay, it's a thunderbolt. We do like thunderbolts. We don't like them when they're firing at us, but we like them in general. Okay, they do like picking on Medusa.
Is that all you got?
Is that? Oh, Medusa. Cocky. Okay, the boss, or the assassinate target's moving. Nice. I have no idea why. Maybe a heat problem? Why would he fire PPC one round and then the PPC and LRMs the next? Don't know. Speculation. Okay. Again, we're leaving the assassinate target till last. Both of these guys have helped us out by firing.
Yep.
Standing by.
Yeah, I know you are. You're such a good person, Behemoth. Okay, we're going to be able to close the distance, obviously, on this one a little bit better. So I'm thinking we're going to soften up the top one. He's in the trees. Does it really matter? Stability damage reduction. You know what? We're going to go after the Thunderbolt. Doubt we're going to knock him down, but we're going to do more stability damage in general.
Copy that.
Okay. Rocked him some.
Good to go.
Now it's time for the
What's
fun.
up, boss?
Alright. Okay, oh yeah. Wow, we can jump far. Okay, well, first that's first, right? How far can hunts and the I don't think you can get close to oh you can. I think you can. Oh, well, sir. Shoot. He's probably got a lot of armor. That's okay. You'll go first. I was thinking about saving him for next. Okay, so now we can see our target. He is a 90 ton. We have an assault on the field. I wonder whether that's an awesome, that PPC thing going on. We do need to consider that and be careful to a degree. So I'm going to do an aim shot, obviously. Why did that do that? Okay. He's got a lot of armor. That's why I was thinking about saving him. To be a second person, but that's okay. So we're going straight at him. Machine guns, you name it. Welcome to the party, says Hunts. Ooh, a head hit. Bunch of machine guns everywhere. Got to internals, but did not put them down. But that's why we have friends, right?
Orders.
Oh, sir, I think I'm going to save you. I think this is going to be the friend in this case. Ooh. Okay, well, yeah, I want him center is the problem, folks. So he's gonna have to go here, and I hope I can still fire. I should be able to.
Confirm.
I want him to be dead on center as far as being able to shoot. So again, we're gonna use another aim shot because we want to make sure 59 health. That's a decent amount. So we are gonna aim at the middle. We're going full lasers. That's fine. It's probably an overkill. Almost definitely an overkill now that I think about it. Silocat's pretty good with aim shots, so we're going to turn off 2 lasers.
Taking the shot.
Yeah, good enough. That keeps his heat quite a bit down. Allows him, it's going to set him up for next round. Okay.
Yeah.
There's no way you're taking this boy out by yourself, but you, sir, are a brave. How far can you walk? Sorry. I'm going to do that. And the reason I'm going to do that is because you are a little hot still, and it still keeps you in cover. Doesn't give you many evasive pips, but We like that. Now, we're not kidding. I know we want more morale for the, especially since we're going to play around with the assault mech here, but we are going to do as much damage to your center as we can. Now remember, guys, we purposely waited a turn. We are first up here. So except for heat and things like that, and we gain back some morale, we're probably looking pretty good. And the way to facilitate this extremely is I'm going to have the LRMs go. Because the LRMs may very well knock them down, save us morale, we can do aim shots. Thunderbolt. I mean, he's still got a good amount. We're about to hit him internals, but look at that stability bar. He's almost knocked over. I would imagine this is going to do it, honestly. Oops. When we did the LRM explosions, when we hit his LRM ammo, that pretty much did the rest of the trick. So it is what it is. Okay. So, that was that. I think we're going to probably move forward into cover, even though he's then going to get his chance.
Good to go.
But it seems wise to me. How far can I go? Okay, that's not bad. So that's what we're going to do. Medusa's going to move forward.
Confirm. We're
going to probably light up the target here. We're going to know what it is. I don't know my 90-ton mechs very well. It is a Highlander. Okay, the 733P configuration. We're going to brace.
Standing by.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is a good question. I actually may move Silacat in front and then pray. This is me praying, right? I'm going to move Silacat in front with a jump brace.
Lifting up.
And then I'm going to do a normal... No. I was going to do a normal move to save heat. But he's going to brace anyway.
Waiting for orders.
Hunt's is going to brace anyway, so, I'll save a lot of heat if I do this, though.
Roger that.
Okay. This is going to let him fire. No doubt, in my mind. We almost want him closer. I don't know where his evacuation spot is. Mummy. Ooh. Oh, pretty good. He's got quite a few LRMs, but being in the trees and being braced, really negates that. The only thing I don't like about taking LRM storms, well, who likes taking damage, is, more chances at a random head hit, right? And poly injury. Okay. I guess my question is fairly simple. Just gonna check. Oh, we can't get close enough yet. That I want to use those machine guns. So we are going to let him go, and this is going to be my riskiest move yet.
Copy that.
Oh, come here, baby. A little bit closer, and don't. Ow. Okay. Got hit.
Take much more of this.
Got hit by the PPC. Hopefully he's complaining, but I hope he doesn't mean that he took internals. And we got max morale.
Ready to get it on.
Now for the fun. I hope. Here's what we're gonna do, folks. Jumping full forward. Oh, is he in? I think he's in if I do it this way. Yeah. Okay, jumping full forward with hunts. Number one. Bam. Number two, aimed or precision strike. We're aiming for the head, folks. Now, the head's got a really small percentage from a cold shot perspective, but these guys are all really, really accurate, and they're firing a lot of weapons. So even if they don't blow the head clean off, I mean, it's got some good armor and stuff like that. Even if they don't blow it clean off, multiple pilot head hits is what we're looking for. We haven't had much luck when we start doing the armor, trying to take the leg off and the torsos off and making them fall down. So with so much morale, I'm going straight for the head.
Whatever you...
Our primary target is taking damage.
Okay. So we got one head hit there. I think it only counts as one head hit. I think we actually hit it more than once. We'll find that in a second. Medusa is the next most accurate. Medusa's gonna. We're all gonna just be jumping right in. It's like, hi.
Firing jump jets.
Probably don't need to get this close. This is probably actually really stupid what I'm doing now. So as you can see, we actually did. Ooh, what is that? Oh, I don't know. I can't do math today. 37 to the head. So that was certainly more than just one item, or one weapon. So we're going to aim for the head too. We've got SRM6s. We've got all sorts of stuff going on. We're going to fire full pell-mell.
Giving them everything I've got.
Okay, I saw head hits there. I think that may have been it. BAM! Pilot lethal damage, pilot incapacitated. And we get extracted. Oh, yes. That is our first. Well, we've taken down assault mech before, but that is our first one. That is a full salvage. We had lots of other mechs on the field. Thunderbolts, love those, and things like that. I don't even know actually how good this Highlander is. I'll have to, kind of take a look. But it's a 90-tonner. It is a 90-tonner. That will be our first complete one. I am so glad you guys are here with me for this. I'm glad I recorded this. Okay. So, fine cash, even though we took less cash because we wanted the salvage. And, bunch of XP. That was two pretty, reasonably heavy lances. Plus an assault at the end. No one took internals. Great. This arm looks a little chopped up. I can see why he was bitching. Yeah, Silo Cat's bitching at that arm. Makes sense. It's close to taking internals or blown off. I don't know that he actually has anything in that arm. Some of these guys, the arms are pretty much just meat shields, if you will. So you see the 3E733 parts? What's going to disappoint me most? Yeah. This is going to be the sad thing. I probably shouldn't even look because I don't want to cry. That's fine, actually. I wasn't too concerned about giving that up. Okay, actually, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I was going to be like, oh, there's going to be some great LRMs or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Look, Thunderbolt parts. We could have another Thunderbolt. Whatever. I'm not going to keep you guys in suspense anymore. We are taking the Highlander parts. Oh, look at that. We actually snatched up the Thunderbolt part. We have an extra Thunderbolt now. Another extra, if you will, an S, and yeah, even got, that's actually a pretty nice AC5. I mean, look, but that's stability damage, but still, that's pretty rocking. Beautiful, 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 folks. Makes me so happy. That also gives me a fair amount of confidence that that next assassinate mission will also be an assault. No guarantees, but possible. Now, can we line it up in such a way that we can get the three parts? Even if it is, who knows? This one worked out really well. Even if I had to charge across the lake. We're just waiting. We'll spend our XP like normal. Make sure that the missions are what we think they are. And we'll take a quick peek, probably, just at the Highlander. I won't refit it. I'll refit it in between episodes, as always. But we can take a quick peek, just see what kind of hard points and everything it's got. And now, there were many mechs I liked. I've talked before in other episodes about MechWarrior Online, a little bit more FPSing and that kind of thing. And but one of them I really liked was certain Highlander builds. Okay, so it looks like the story mission's up. Contract's ready for review. We are going to go do that other assassination, like I said to you guys. But, yeah, Thunderbolt. Yeah, oh, great. Wonderful. Okay, let's spend XP first, as always.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, congrats, Behemoth. Do we want to get you your full 3 health or whatever's at the top of the piloting tree first? Let's see what's at the top of the pilot tree. Why not?
Mech warrior training complete.
Okay, Decker, I don't
Orders?
think you were in. EG, I don't think you're in.
I hear ya.
Glitch, we didn't actually bring you, amazingly.
Commander?
Okay, so Hunt's got his +2. He doesn't have the sprint yet, but I'm probably going to hold him off so that he can work up, get that last bit of tactics. It helps with the indirect in case I want to put him in the LRM. So he's kind of in that pause mode now that he's got his 2 extra health, but he's still working.
Good to go.
Medusa, you're in a similar boat. I'm fairly comfortable with you here. You'll probably work that as well.
Ready.
Silo is trying to get his gunnery up, so that's fine. Kelly, poor Kelly on the bench. Take a quick look at contracts, folks. So now we're getting more travel. We had the 1 travel, right? Now we got another. Well, this was the one we had. We have another. But we're not going to take these anyway because, of course, we'll be doing this. But first, we're going to do the assassinate. Obviously not in this mission. Castle, was it Castle Nautilus? So, we'll see. It's supposed to be a Star League Defense Fortress or Defense Forces base. Okay, well, we'll put this Thunderbolt, I think, completely away. He's actually a little interesting in that he's a 4-2. You know, this guy is a 5-2. Oh, that's really interesting. Did he have a ballistics too? That's why he's got these ballistic slots. And then the other guys we use are very high little missile energy-wise. So we're not huge fans of the ballistics. There are great uses. I like the AC-20 sometimes, or walking around with AC-5s maybe, but they are really heavy, and then you got to carry ammo too. Anyway, let's put them away. Take a quick look at the Highlander. Ooh, this could be exciting, guys. Okay, here's what I don't like about the Highlander. Well, number 1, we don't have to deal with the ballistic stuff, so no questions about that. 4 lasers, you know, it's not a lot. We have a lot of things with 7 laser slots or 5 laser energy. I keep calling them laser, but energy slots. We have 3 missiles. So when you look at this, this falls into that sort of build that I know and love, you know, my brawler builds with like 3 SRM6s or whatever I can fit, plus 4 medium lasers. I could even throw some machine guns or small lasers on there. Here's what I don't like. 1, with less slots and more tonnage, you start looking at maybe upgrading to things like PPCs or large lasers. And it's only... I don't enjoy them for the extra range because I don't tend to play the range game. But at some point, the sort of how much room you have, how many hard points you have versus actually how much weight, you have so much weight, sometimes it becomes a thing you start looking at. The other thing is that I don't like about this is it only has 3 jump jets. So most of our guys, you know, we carry 4. You can see sort of how far we can jump. They can kind of stay together. They can close the distance pretty well, get to cover, get to water. We have the 1 LRM boat that runs with 2, and you see how short the jump jet is. So this is going to be somewhere in between that. And that means he's going to have a hard time like being a brawler and getting up and getting out. And he would probably be better suited to be sort of have a little bit longer range weapons where he doesn't have to get as close, yet he could still fire and support the brawlers significantly. So I may play with some builds that do that. We'll see how they fit. It's all got to be around energy weapons. I mean, you could do LRMs if you really wanted to. Like literally what we were talking about with this Orion, where I have the 3 LRM-15s. I could do the same on this, but it's an assault mech, right? He would have that. He could probably carry 3 LRM-20s, be super heavily armored, carry just as much ammo, just because he's a 90-tonner. That might be the place for him. Even though I was just going to use this Orion, that might be the place for him because he doesn't have to keep up as much. But let me consider it between this episode and the next. and I'll fill you in then. And we'll go do that assassinate. This mech obviously will not be ready for that. We will be using the same lineup that we did before. So, congratulations, everybody. First full complete assault mech earned in battle. Hope you liked it. Like the episode if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you want to watch this series or any of our series here at Ink Gaming. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.